Hello, my friends, and Merry Christmas. Today I share a game which is a revival of an old game. Rocket Knight! And this was gifted to me by Sheena, since it is on my, or was on my wish list. Yes, Rocket Knight is pretty much the third installment of the Sparkster series, or as you know it better as Rocket Knight Adventures. This version though is about say 4 years old, because as you can tell, this is done by Konami, and I swore I would never do another Konami game since. But since this is something of a series that I don't mind wanting to play again, well, sure. It's Rocket Knight. It's awesome. And we're gonna play it. So we have arcade, free play, leaderboards, achievements, options, and help. Bonus content, we can just exit to desktop. This game hasn't had any love for it, and whatever love it has for it, or, whatever love there is for it, most people just, I don't know. It has never been the same since, so we don't need that loud anyway. Let's just read about the story. Chapter 1, The Rocket Knight. Our tale unfolds in the world of Elhorn, in a tiny, unspoiled kingdom called Zephyrus. It was a peaceful land, where the people lived in harmony with nature. They built cities in the treetops and lived off the bounty of the land. However, this made Zephyrus desirable to surrounding nations, such as the foul pig empire Devoltindos. This pretty much retells the story of, Rocket Knight Adventures to Sparkster. Some time ago, the pig army marched on Zephyrus, ransacking villages and kidnapping Princess Sheena. They hoped to industrialize the natural resources of Zephyrus and expand their great empire. Fortunately, a valiant Rocket Knight named Sparkster protected the kingdom. He fought through the pig hordes to the heart of their empire and defeated Devilgus, the pig emperor. With Princess Sherry safe and sound, the kingdom of Zephyrus owed Sparkster a great debt. As the last Rocket Knight, Sparkster pledged eternal vigilance to keep Zephyrus safe from its enemies, whatever form they might take. Zephyrian poets sang of his many adventures. The townsfolk slept soundly at night, knowing that Sparkster would travel to the ends of Elhorn to keep them safe. Chapter 2, The Truce. Meanwhile, Devilgus' defeat left the pig empire without an heir. General Swinehart, a veteran of the First War with Zephyrus, assumed the throne and promised the citizens of Devintos a new era of prosperity. While Sparkster fought in a campaign against the Gidal Empire, General Swinehart led a diplomatic contingent to appeal to the king of Zephyrus. With the pig empire in shambles, there was little hope that his people could survive. Long years of war had left them without resources, food, and hope. Swinehart proposed a truce where Zephyrus could provide shelter and resources in return for labor and advancement of the pigs. The merciful king agreed and forgave the Aventos of their previous conquest. Pleased, Swinehart left to deliver news to his people. Upon his return, Sparkster heard news of the truce and confronted the king. "You can't trust the pigs, your majesty," he pleaded. "They're after something." He called the old king naive and begged him not to let the Devanos into Zephyrus. However, the king was a man of his word and ordered troops. Sparkster watched the months pass as many pigs came to live in Zephyrus. There was no trouble, but Sparkster refused to believe it would stay that way. After some time, he again appealed to the king. This time, the old king was less forgiving. The pigs had worked hard to assist the Zephyrians, sharing their knowledge in exchange for very little. Their mere presence kept outside kingdoms from attacking. It seemed Zephyrus was entering a brand new era of peace. "I'm sorry, Sparkster. You're a relic of the past. You need to accept that your time is over." 3 days later, Sparkster left Zephyrus. He flew far away, to a distant land in the frontier. Rumors spread and Prince is sharing more for some time, but years passed and Zephyrus moved on, shaped by the alliance with Devados. Memories of Sparkster, the brave rocket knight, vanished to time. Sparkster returns. 15 years pass and Sparkster leads a simpler life of farming with his wife and young son. Though the fire of those youthful days still burns in his eyes, Sparkster has hung up his sword and armor, taking comfort in his family, and tried to accept the king's final words to him so long ago. However, while out farming one day, Sparkster sees a terrible sight in the distance. Warship descending on Zephyrus. The mountain wolves are leading an attack. Without a second thought, Sparkster hurries inside for his battle gear, sorry to leave his family, but unable to ignore his sacred vow. Sparkster rockets into the sky to become the hero of Zephyrus once more. So now that we know much of the story, we can go free play or arcade. Let's do arcade. New game. Oh no, it's happening again! Yeah, how Sparkster actually got his suit back. Oh yeah. Rocket Knight Adventures, baby. You know, you can never go wrong with listening to the classic, you know. Oh yeah. Not only am I doing this for old time's sake, but I remember I failed at playing Sparkster. well, I'm doing on behalf of that. Checkpoint! Actually, I like this version compared to the older version. Not because of the graphics, but it's a complete and utter sequel to the original series. Plus, it flows better. Oh, please, get out of here. Checkpoint! Excuse me, sir. You know, you can always say that you're not needed, but come on, heroes are always going to be needed. I've always been a fan of the Rocket Knight series. And truth be told, there were two versions of Rocket Knight Adventures 2, or Sparkster. Checkpoint! There's one, of course, we know for the Super Nintendo, and then there's the one for Genesis, which was, I believe, unreleased. I know Konami is just as sneaky as any other game company because it may look good, but there's some things you gotta be aware of. I also downloaded a game, which is also done by Konami, in which I will most likely play after New Year's. Things it out. Things it out. Checkpoint. You know me, I always gotta be careful. Woohoo! Shut up. Bad Sparkster can't look down. Oh, okay, nice. I was about to say it's too bad Sparkster cannot look down. Woo! Checkpoint. Checkpoint! Goodness. Really? Best I can! And down he goes. Oh, please, man. He's good, but I'm better. Wow, that's pretty good. Sparkster's rival, Axel Gear, really. To the air! I remember the flying stages in Rocket Knight. Oh, that's nice. He had a beam attack. Now, of course, the gems are for points, you know. Points and bonuses. That's really all they're really worth. There's some things I'm going to do for life, but other times I'm not. Checkpoint! Of course, there's not much I can really say because this is reminding me of the old Genesis game. And the problem with today's gamers, not all gamers, you know, appreciate the classics. Although the people I hang out with, they appreciate old games as well as new. Ow! I'm really messing up here. Checkpoint! Yeah! Ooh, escaping! I'm losing life here. Good thing I got a checkpoint. Yeah, that part was treacherous. So yeah, I've heard about this game, but you know, I've read about this game, but you know, I never really played it. So a couple of days back, you know, before Christmas, I was listening to a review done by Game James, and he mentioned Rocket Knight Adventures as he was playing the old game and the new game. And I heard about the revival version of it, and I looked into it and like, well, hot damn. I said, it is Rocket Knight. So how come I never picked this game up? Really? If that's all you're gonna do, hot dog, I'm gonna have to kick your ass. Come on, Axel Gear. It's like Mega Man and bass. Oh, I almost had him. if all you're gonna do is do that, I'm just gonna beam shoot you. Tommy went down, Axel. Rocket Naito! Yeah, I still got my continues. Zephyrian City. Zephyrus. Yo. Checkpoint. Ow. Ah! Uh-oh, what were you doing? Shite! There you go. Asshole. Checkpoint. Oh, you don't need me to tell you how I feel about this game. Nope. Nope. Slit up your ass, sir. Checkpoint. Wait. We got Sparkster and Twin B. Really, if you take a if you look at this, you have that and you have that. It looked like Twin B. Of course, that's supposed to be Sparkster. But from this angle, it looks like a Twin B. Perhaps I can find some health while I'm here. Speaking of, there we go. Well, that's how I came to know about the remake of it. Because I read about it, but, you know, back in the day, I didn't really have Steam. Checkpoint. Kind of slick there. And we just start driving. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Checkpoint. Sort up the ass. Health. It was worth it. Worth it! No, sir. I am the greatest douchebag of all time. First it was pigs, now it's wolves. Will the animal kingdom never learn? Whee! Rocket Knight! Forward Shredder. This must be the boss. Ah, hello. Oh, hi there. This is Forward Shredder. Well, I see what I'm going to have to do here. Really? I'm really messing up with this boss here. Oh, okay, that's how we do it. Woo! So I have limited continue, that's okay. At least I know how to fight this boss. Okay. Good lord, I'm messing up here. Now you're getting your pissy face. Fire once again. Woo! Ow. Ah, shit. All right. Why am I doing that? I'm clearly not doing well. Might as well just use that method. I know I got it. I know I have it. I'm getting there. Damn. Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap, sir. Oh, I can just do that then. Ah, crap. I'm making this harder than it should be. Oh, come on! Really? Hey, boss, you're really pissing me off. I had a good strategy there. I don't know why I didn't stick with it. A little too short. Yeah. Oh, come on. Woo! Take that, you giant son of a bitch. Damn it, Sparkster. Okay, I think he's done now. City's savior. Or lack thereof. Sparkster did all the hard work, but Axel took the credit. Oh yeah, can't tell me that's not a loving alliance right there. Oh, damn it! Rocket Knight! Like counterattack. That's a good question. Wolf Kingdom, the counterattack. So the question here is, will Sparkster actually get his groove back? Will Axel become much more of a jerk than he already is? Find out next time on the exciting adventures of Rocket Knight. Till then, I've been the Tenkaichi of Gaming and Otaku, and I will see you in the next part.